head is full of questions, and the sky is full of rain. When I'm worrying about what I can't change, I take a look at my reflection and try to make a funny face. And for a second all my sorrows melt away. 'Cause if we just smile, we can forget all of our troubles for a while. We can just live inside this moment. You and I get through the darkness, knowing we'll find the light. If we just smile, if we just smile.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another vlog. Today is an exciting day, but it's nerve-wracking because I am getting my very first fraxel laser appointment done today. I'm kind of peeing my pants. In case you didn't know, I have been getting laser treatments done. This lighting is terrible. Hold on. Maybe if I stand right here, it'll be better. Oh yeah, much better. So if you didn't know, I've been getting laser treatments done on my face for the last 2 months. This will be my third treatment for this spot of rosacea on my face, which I initially thought was acne scarring, then found out it was rosacea. I also might talk to her about some of these spots, but also some of this might go away with the fraxel. So basically, if you haven't been here, I went to the dermatologist and I got referred to another dermatologist, and she basically explained that she's gonna create a plan of 2 different lasers on my face. There's one called a pulsed dye laser, and that's for this spot right here. That's for the rosacea. And then she also recommended a fraxel laser, which is for your whole face, and that is like a much more intense laser that works a lot with like fine lines, if you have like dark circles, aging spots, things like that, and also texture, which is like my biggest issue. Probably doesn't look like it on camera, but in person I have like really textured skin, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I've always been curious, and I'm in a frankly really privileged position to be able to afford to do this, so I kind of want to try it. Last night I was going over like the aftercare sheet with Drew, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna bail, because this laser right here, you don't actually get numbed for. You can't. It's something to do with like the pores or the skin cells or the blood vessels or whatever. So this area right here, I'm not numbed at all. But for the fraxel, which I'm doing today, you numb your entire face, and you have to sit there for like an hour and let it numb, and then it like still hurts. So I'm kind of scared. I am quite nervous. I'm starting off this week with a bang, and I don't even know why I'm getting ready. I can't wear any makeup, obviously. I'm just gonna like do a very minor touch up on my hair. I don't know, I think I'm just putting off walking out the door. I guess while we're here, we'll do a little chat as well, because, you know, I've got a little bit of time, but I have been particularly stressed lately. Everything I've been talking about with my therapist has revolved around us moving. Not everything, but definitely like a good chunk of it, because our lease is up. By the time you're seeing this, our lease is up in like 2 weeks. So we're just trying to figure it out, and we love this house. Am I gonna get into all this right now? I'll give you the shortened version. Basically, we love this house. The only sort of issues that we have are that it's kind of far away from like everything else. It's closer to Drew's family. Drew's whole family lives out on this side of town. However, it's really far away from like the airport and all of our friends and Drew's work and all these different things. And also the other thing is that it's 2 stories, and with Layla that's become increasingly more difficult with her getting older. You know, she is 11 now, and she has some mobility issues, and ever since her injury, but even before that. So it would be really nice to have something 1 level, but we've done like quite a bit of searching actually. I haven't filmed any of it, but we've done like a lot of online searching. We've driven past places, and like it's rough out there. I don't know, like I'm not seeing anything I love. There's one place that's close to our old neighborhood where we lived with the rats. I'm certain that that place doesn't have rats, but they're not getting back to us, so it's just kind of confusing. And basically this morning I asked our landlord if we could extend our lease a little bit longer. I would love to go month to month, but she's not down for that, so hopefully she'll say yes. She's been really flexible so far and really, really kind, and after that 3-month lease is extended, we'll have lived in this house for 2 years. The fastest 2 years of my life by far. I've still considered getting a place in LA. That's not like, you know, I talked about it in the past, and that's still very much been something that's been on my mind. It's just sort of all about the right timing. I literally don't even know why I'm doing this to my hair. Like, it's just because I'm nervous. This clip is so long for literally no reason. I'm probably gonna cut all of it down, but all this to say, good morning. I'm getting my face blasted today. I have no idea what to expect as far as like pain level. I've watched a couple of vlogs of people who have gotten fraxel laser done, but I'm just so curious to see what my experience is going to be like, and I'll, you know, of course take you along the journey. I'm not going to put it all in one vlog, but like obviously keep following along and I'll update you. And as far as my very simple, very comfortable OOTD goes, also don't look at my laundry in there, okay? We're gonna ignore that. I'm wearing this sweater from ASOS. It's like a two-toned, really cute cardigan sweater. Very comfortable, like super soft. Doesn't even feel like sweater material, really. And then I have these high-waisted sweatpants. These are from Hollister, I think. And then my Nike Dunks that I got in Poshmark. I actually got these for free because I had credits. I'm going makeup free, obviously, to this appointment. And after these couple of laser treatments that I've had already, I already feel so much more confident not wearing face makeup, and I'm excited. So, okay, very nervous. I have to make sure I grab my AirPods because I have to numb for an hour, and then I'm gonna grab my aftercare instructions because I think I have to buy some stuff. First things first, I actually need to stop at like Walgreens or CVS or something like that because I just realized that I don't have all of like the aftercare stuff. So for the next 3 days, I can't put like any makeup or sunscreen or anything like that on my face. And 3 times a day, I'll need to use a bland ointment. So like Vaseline, CeraVe, whatever. And then I'll also need a gentle cleanser twice a day. And I have the Cetaphil cleanser, but I think it's the foaming one. And I'm pretty sure she said it needs to be the one that doesn't like foam up or lather. And then I have a good moisturizer, but I probably won't need a moisturizer if I'm putting ointment on my face, which I have truly never done. I know that there's this new sort of like skincare movement on TikTok called slugging, and it's basically like putting ointment on your face before you go to sleep, but I have oily skin and acne prone skin, so I feel like that would be a nightmare for me. Anyways, okay, let's pick up this stuff. I'm nervous, okay, bye! Okay, it's Walgreens haul time. The first thing I got is the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. It has to be the gentle one. This is just what my doctor recommended, so it may be different for everyone else. I wasn't sure how much I needed. I thought about getting a big pot of Vaseline, and I don't know what it was about that. It just wasn't sitting right with my soul. I don't know why. So I got 2 different ones. I'm gonna try them. I got the CeraVe Healing Ointment and the Aquaphor Healing Ointment. So I think I'll probably go through both of these, and then I'll decide which one I like better, and then for my next treatment I can decide, you know, which full-size one I want to buy. And then I also got a couple snacky snacks, because why not? I got the RX bar. This is the chocolate sea salt one. Never had this. These bars are interesting. They've kind of grown on me. They're very like chewy and thick and like dense, but they are kind of good. So this one is eggs, almonds, and cashews. It has 3 egg whites, 6 almonds, 4 cashews, 2 dates, no BS. Sure, it's also gluten-free, which is good to know. I will probably get hungry on the way there. And then I also got these Bear Baked Crunchy, oh, they're cinnamon flavor. Unpopular opinion, I don't really love like cinnamon flavored things. I know, don't come for me. It's just not my favorite, but I got these apple chips. They looked really good. I love apple chips. I didn't notice that they weren't like just plain. I'll try it. Let's try one, honey. Sanitize. Apple cinnamon chips. I don't really taste that much cinnamon. They're delicious. I'm happy with that. Depending on how beat up I am on the way home, I did learn that there is a pressed juicery in Scottsdale now, which is so exciting. And I love their pressed freeze. It's like a frozen yogurt, but it's made with like juice, like date juice, and like it's so freaking good. So if I'm feeling brave after my appointment, I might stop by, but I also might be like exhausted, you know? All right, I've put this off long enough. We are heading to the appointment. And I'll let you know how it goes. Oh my God, I'm scared. Okay, bye.
A few moments later.
So, I have to kind of be quiet because I'm in this room numbing, but we just finished the rosacea laser. Yeah, she turned up the settings a little bit. This is bruising. I now have numbing ointment all over my face, and I am numbing for an hour before I do the fraxel laser, and my lips are numb entirely. Like, my lips are completely numb. Here's an update. and we will see you after I'm done. Hopefully I survive. My face is starting to numb. It's very weird. Okay, I just got out and well, let's just react to this together because I actually haven't really seen it entirely. I still have a lot of ointment on my face. She put like a cream on it afterwards, so here we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pink. And this bruising is a little frightening. My face, it's spicy. I'll just say it. I'll just say it. It's spicy. My face is feeling a little spicier than I would like. It feels like I got the worst sunburn of my life. Like, it feels horrible, but it's bearable, if that makes sense. Like, it's not like I can't tolerate it or anything like that. Like, it's okay. This is scary, but it makes me happy to know that hopefully it's gonna work. She's kind of like bumping up the intensity each time. This air conditioning feels really nice. I almost chickened out. I was really seriously thinking about bailing, but I'm happy to report that it wasn't horrendous. It's definitely not enjoyable. You know, I wouldn't be like, yeah, anyone should do it. Like, I have a pretty high pain tolerance. She said I was in the top 5%. I didn't have any kind of like reaction, or I was just kind of like trying to talk throughout it because I was nervous. I would say more than anything, the burning afterwards is like pretty intense, but the laser itself, I sat with the numbing cream on for an hour, and then she did the fraxel, and definitely right here where she had done the previous laser, and particularly around my lips. I don't know what it was, but that was spicy! On freaking fire. I don't know what I was expecting, but that was crazy. So it didn't hurt as badly around the edge of the face, and it hurt way more towards the center of the face. So I'm trying to think of what else I noted. I had to make sure I was breathing. Like, I had to remember, like, because yeah, it's a good test of willpower. And like, if you have a good pain threshold like me, then you should be fine. I do have sensitive skin as well, and she did tell me that the combination of the lasers that she used, I'm pretty sure it's called a 1550 fraxel and something else. I can't remember, but basically it's for texture. It's the one for texture, which does hurt a little bit more, but I survived. I literally survived. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna recover. I have all of my goodies here to take care of my skin. They also provided me with a ice pack, which I thought was so sweet. So when I get home, I can use this ice pack on my face. I also have like my ice roller. Drew has like a migraine mask, and you know, I have plenty of stuff that I can ice my face with, so that's great. We still have Layla's like hot and cold pack from when she tore her ACL, and we were like icing and putting heat on her leg as part of her treatment plan and stuff. But yeah, I actually am doing okay, and it's not like I thought I was gonna leave looking like I had just stuck my head in a fire, but it doesn't look that bad. Like, I actually think I'm gonna stop by Prest and try to get a freeze and hopefully find a way to like insulate it and make it last an hour, because it takes a while to drive home from here. But yeah, I don't know why I was putting my mask on. I guess I'm about to go into the store, but I'm pleased. I'm happy that I did it. I'm looking forward to seeing what the results are gonna be like. I'll keep you guys updated as time goes on, but like, I'm really proud of myself for doing it. I'm happy I did it. I'm happy it's over. I have another one of these pulsed dye lasers in a month, and then I'm gonna do fraxel again in 2 months. So that's the update. Let's go get some ice cream to soothe my soul, and we're gonna get some for Drew as well because it's one of his favorites. I need to give my face a minute to cool down. They said within like probably 2 to 3 hours the heat should subside a bit. Okay, one more pit stop. I can't believe I'm about to go into a store looking like this, but one more pit stop before we hit Prest. There's a place called Kava. Can you see it? It's like a sort of Mediterranean-esque type of place. It's like really good bowls and pitas and all that different kind of stuff. And we went there with my mom like last weekend or something, and it was so good. Drew has been talking about it nonstop ever since. So I think I'm gonna surprise him with some kava for lunch. And I'm gonna get some for myself too, because I'm kind of hungry. So we're gonna stop here first, and then we'll go to Prest. secured the bag, and I got Drew a Mexican Coke. I got some kind of like agua fresca. I think it was like pineapple apple mint or something. And I was just thinking like this food's gonna get cold really fast, so we're just gonna head home. We'll get pressed freeze another day, and we're gonna have some delish lunch. I'll show you when we get there. Just made it home. So here was my order that I got. I got some pita chips. These are like basically just fried pita bread. So they're like extra thick and they're like partially crispy but partially soft. They're so good. I got the harissa avocado bowl, I think it is. It has like feta cheese, Persian cucumbers, corn, tzatziki, hummus, avocado, harissa chicken, some like really delicious sauce. And then I think it has like roasted veggies underneath, and then like a rice and like kale blend, and it's so freaking good. Here's what my skin looks like. Ooh, not great, but I'll probably look better in about a week. All right, let's take a bite. So good. Look at these freaking things. I need to be careful not to get any food on my face because she's a little raw. Well, besties, I don't know if you're able to tell, I just washed my face, which felt like washing a leather couch. I'm sorry if this is really graphic. It really doesn't hurt, but my cheeks are really swollen. I can notice a little bit of swelling in my nose, in between my eyes, a little bit of like forehead swelling, and then definitely like right down here. So pretty crazy, but that's the end of day one. I have these little clips because my hair kept getting stuck in the ointment and it was disgusting. But yeah, I'll like update you in the next vlog and keep you posted with how it goes. It's just crazy. I can't believe I did it. I was so close to chickening out, but I'm glad I did it now. I'm glad it's like in the past. We'll see if I continue to do it because I think the typical like number of sessions is like 3 to 6 or something. I don't know about all that, but I'm more excited than anything to see the progress of this. It's just all bruising. Like, it's literally just like I got snapped with a giant rubber band. So we will see, but I'm gonna go to bed and I will update you in the next vlog. So see you then. Bye.